Atomic gigantification was a sweeping Japan nation when along came a dude with an ultra attitude, a Kamen rider who's the greatest kicker of Japan. And of all, man, life's too short now, baby, to not talk big now, baby.
And here we are, live from All Monsters Attack, hoping that we don't get murdered from our neighbors in the next room that we're knocking.
That's right.
You were voted most likely to get murdered, Elijah.
Was I? Is that what this was? Well, here we are live. We've got a panel of people. We've got, I'm going to start from the camera's left, the screen right. We have Danny DeMann of the Godzilla Novelization Project.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
We have Robert Montserrat, who is an amazing artist.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody.
The curly-headed fellow right here.
That's right.
We have Michael Hamilton of the Power Trip Podcast, Kaiju Ramen Media, and many other things.
All the things.
So many things, you guys.
So
many things.
We're going to skip me for a second. And in the back here, we have Nathan Marchand, the host and curator of the Monster Island Film Vault, co-host of Henshin Men, and the Power Trip, among a ton of other things.
Yes, for sure.
And then
Kaiju Ramen Media and all kinds of stuff.
We have too many people here, but
Way
we're going to try this. We have one camera, 3 mics, and 1 laptop.
And a bunch of indoor voices.
Yeah, but I'm not right next to the mic, so I have to speak up a little bit.
Then get closer to the mic. It's
Get
possible.
closer.
I believe in you.
Are we
It's-
going to do ASMR here?
We are absolutely not. So context listeners and viewers. We're currently at All Monsters Attack, and where we are, it is
In Chicago.
based in Chicago. It is currently going on 10:30 here, so we're trying to be respectful of the people around us and not talk too loud. So if we're talking a little bit, a little less boisterously than you might imagine, that would be
NPR
why.
voices.
Yes, we're going to be doing this. We're going to keep it nice and low here tonight. Very, very, very low key, very calm.
So, Danny, what do we have in store for the listeners?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Michael. It turns out I have no actual idea. Elijah, what do you
So this is a bonus. Kaiju Conversation Live is never scripted. As you can tell, none of this is scripted.
What's a script?
What's that?
Yeah, we are in front of a live studio audience.
He's over there.
In the corner, we have Travis, who says to ignore him in the corner, but he's in the corner nonetheless.
Yeah. Disembodio, we call him.
Yeah.
Wiggle your toe, Travis. They can probably see that. There we go.
You're welcome, Internet.
You are welcome.
So here we are.
What have we done?
To be honest, it's almost like we're all drunk because of all the stuff we've said, but none of us are actually drunk.
This is true.
Speak for yourself.
Michael, do you have something to admit?
I mean, I had a lot of painkillers tonight.
He's on the
Deep hurting?
He's on the ibuprofen, y'all.
It's true.
Paul said, "Show them ankles." Look at that. Look, Travis. Maybe Travis should start an OnlyFans.
His feet.
I feel like
Only G fans, yeah.
Only
My only G fans, yeah.
Oh, Godzilla.
So, I mean, all we're going to really do here is just chill and chat about All Monsters Attack. We're on the 2nd day. It started Friday, and it's going through Sunday. So, I mean, there's a plethora of special guests. There's a big vendors table.
The guest list goes on for days.
oh my gosh, yes.
And most of us here are wearing Kaiju Ramen magazine shirts because we're here for the lovely magazine to promote it and show that we are thebomb.com.
The bomb?
The Bomb. Yeah.
So you're saying this is not scripted?
No,
I don't believe you for a second. Okay.
So is it possible you just move this thing down to the lobby?
we could.
Okay.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
Why?
Are we moving this down to the lobby?
We're in the
Actually,
middle of the stream.
We are.
We are. It's better than crossing streams, I suppose.
Ooh.
Oh, depends on what kind of streams you want to cross.
Anyway,
Sounds like people are lobbying.
Oh,
dumb Tish.
oh, the puns. The puns.
I really,
Did someone say ankles?
Oh.
I really hope that if anybody can hear Robert, please let me know, because these are mics that Nathan has, so I'm a little afraid that they might not pick him up.
There's nothing to do with the mics. It has everything to do with the fact that they're Nate's mics.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
They only like me.
This is true.
So Riley says, "Hello, everybody. I saw your pictures at the convention. I have a few questions for the crew here, so stay tuned. We will stay tuned.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how crazy it gets.
Probably not too crazy.
Probably not too crazy.
Because
Hopefully
we don't
not.
want to get shot.
Yeah.
It is
So
Chicago,
let's
after all.
start with this, gentlemen. What's been your? We still have. I know we still have one more day left, but what's been your favorite experience of the convention so far?
Do we want to start at Danny and make our way down?
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
Let's get
Yeah, like Danny and Robert, you've only been here today. We've been here
Mhm.
since yesterday.
Yeah, we arrived midday today, and gosh, it's just been a blur of walking around and looking at cool things and buying cool things and occasionally eating and not sitting down that much and then buying more cool things and then going and talking to friends and then buying cool things and then looking at cool things and then we ate again and now we're here. So it's been really,
Yeah.
it's been a lot. I as always with conventions like this, I think the highlight for me is always the people. It's just the friends. It's getting to be in the same room with people that I talk to all the time that are just awesome human beings, great friends, and I get to hang out with you guys in person and eat food and buy cool things and walk around and buy cool things. And is there an echo in here? I'm sorry, but no, it's all kinds of stuff.
You're rambling, Dan.
So what you're saying
What
is
else is new?
All
This is
Monsters Attack is not a place. It is a
an-
people.
This is
It's
this
an
is true.
experience.
It's an experience. I haven't done any like crazy like things. I haven't actually met the guests yet, or a lot of the guests. I mean, maybe if I had to pick one highlight, I'll save the one highlight I know we're going to talk about for later, because there's one that we all participated in that was cool. But Robert and I got to talk to Carl Craig for a while earlier, and Carl Craig is a heck of a storyteller. We had a lot of fun. He has his props with him. Good stuff. So that I would say that's my highlight thus far. We have one more day.
Robert?
Let's see. Should I talk to the mic there?
Yeah,
it'd
make
probably
sure-
be
make
easier
sure the
that
mic-
way.
Goes through.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
Danny,
Thing
the
I
mic man.
liked the most at this con. Getting Ben Ferruia's autograph was great. And we
For those who
photo
don't know, Ben
together in the
Furia was the
Ultraman
suit
films.
actor for Ultraman in the 60s.
that he was. And let's see what else. Yeah, just chatting everybody up and let's see. Yeah, I don't know. There's still an extra day, so I'm thinking like maybe the best is yet to come. You know.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about the thing that's kind of related to getting Ben Furia's autograph?
We'll
we
do
all
that
did?
later.
Let's go through everyone first. Yeah.
Well, this is not my first time to All Monsters Attack. We went to India.
We went last year.
We went last year to
In
Indianapolis. We weren't sure what to expect because this con is in its sophomore year. But I was actually pleasantly surprised to see that this con was a lot busier than it was last year. So for the highlight for me is just being able to table for the first time. Being able to see old friends and be able to meet new friends and see everybody in person, because we're all online together, and sometimes it's different when you're all in the same room together.
This is actually the first meeting for, at least for me and Travis, in person. I think everyone else here has met in person before.
I have not. This is my first time as well.
Meeting Travis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And being a huge Power Rangers fan, Nathan and I, we spent about 45 minutes talking with Jason Font, who is the Red Time Force Ranger.
Yeah. That was what I was going to bring up.
Super nice guy. Very, very much, very, very nice guy.
Him and his wife were there.
Yes, him and his wife were there.
He loved our magazine.
Just overall, it was just a good experience. But there's still one more day, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So Nathan, go ahead and go.
Well, Jason Font, I think, is the answer I probably would have gone with. I know we got one shared experience with all of us to bring up, but I think the most unexpected thing that's happened for me this week is I stumped Tom Kitagawa.
Did you really?
I broke him. I asked him in his panel what made his particular performance as Godzilla unique, and he sat there for like 20 seconds thinking, and then said, "I'll get back to you tomorrow."
Did he ever get back to you?
It's not tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow yet.
Oh.
You sound so surprised, Elijah. Wait, the clock didn't roll over.
Space is warped and time is bendable.
I thought, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't sure if we were talking about today or yesterday.
Oh, you weren't in there.
I wasn't.
That would be why.
No, I run the table when everybody goes to the panel.
Oh, that's why we couldn't find you most of the day. That's what you were doing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
Yeah. So that's the one I'll bring up. What was yours, Elijah?
Oh my God, Nathan just about croaked. That was horrifying.
Wishful thinking.
Oscar-worthy performance.
Yes,
Nathan.
yes.
Oscar-worthy
here's your
performance.
You did get to punch Jason Font in the face.
I did. Because I told him I play a bad guy on a Power Rangers audio drama, so it's only appropriate.
So that was your reasoning for harassing somebody?
For harassing a guest.
Does it count if he asked me to do it?
Yes.
I am not willing to testify in court that was the case.
You're starting to develop a record for awkward encounters with the guests. So if you want to not be barred from All Monsters Attack 3, then swat yourself, man.
Did you say swat yourself?
Oh, my button is over there. I can't hit it.
No, you can't hit it. I have all
Can't
the
hit
power.
the button. You can't hear it. The volume's not up, and you don't know which button is which.
Well, whatever button you hit, I'm sure it was really funny. I'm sure it was.
So
great.
it looks like we actually just got some breaking news. Look at that, Danny. Again, like when we're on here.
Are you kidding me? What just happened?
What is it?
Apparently, they just announced Zigra for Gamma Rebirth.
Okay,
The freaking shark?
You and me got the touch.
We do every time we're
Every
on
time
something.
we stream.
Something happens.
Can you stream more often so we get more news?
I got
the
power. Copyright strikes. Anyway,
Hang on, let me see if I can pull it up here.
let's see if I can find a picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up here.
Maybe
See-
they. Mother!
Share
you-
that. Share that around. Share that around.
He looks like a manta ray.
He does.
He's not a shark.
So I called this. I said Zigra would be included.
Okay. Wow.
So far, I've been right.
I
Zigra and Jiger and Gaios. I'm calling Guiron, and
looks like they're going Showa with this.
yeah, it'll be Guiron and Viras.
That is crazy cool. That's so cool.
No, I think it'll be Guiron and it'll be Guiron and Viras.
I may have to interrupt the podcast, the normal flow of podcast stuff to cover this thing when it comes out.
Maybe.
That's really cool. So I would pull it up on the stream, but I can't really. I don't really have the ability to do that. But on the Gamma Rebirth official Twitter page, they just posted Gamma versus 5 Kaiju hashtag Zigra. Zigra is a monster that can move at super high speeds underwater. 2 monsters remain. Stay tuned for more news.
So you're calling Guiron and
Viras.
Virus?
I think Barugon's going to get the short end of the stick because Jiger got in.
We won't be tasting the rainbow. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think we will.
No Death Rainbow? I love their concerts.
And the Lord said he will
I don't know.
he will never send out another rainbow.
He will never send out another rainbow. Poor
He will never
Barugon.
destroy the world with
He will
toxic
not.
rainbows ever again.
He will remain drowned at the bottom of a lake where he did drowned twice. Thanks
He
to
did
thanks to
drowned
stock
twice.
footage.
Damn.
He did. He died the same way twice. Unlucky guy, I guess.
Gamera's almost died the same way like multiple times.
I mean, it's true. Yeah, and like the
He
same.
also magically goes black and white.
I've noticed that. It's a weird habit with.
It's kind of funny because if you think about it, in every Gamera movie, there's at least 5 kaiju that appear in it.
Is that true though?
Technically,
Through the magic of stock
Name
footage.
3.
through the magic.
Oh,
Name them. No.
Okay, so
Virus.
Barugon,
Barugon, not so much. Gauss.
No, but Virus we had.
Not so-
Viras, Guiron, Zigra all
And
have
Super Monster.
and Super Monster all have like 5 kaiju that. Oh, maybe that's why it's Gamera versus 5 kaiju.
Because it's always 5. even though in pretty sure there were 3 Gauss in Guardian of the Universe.
Maybe Barugan will be a post-credit monster teasing season 2.
I'm down with that.
And then what would they do? Barugan, Legion, Iris, Zetus, and the unnamed tentacle monster.
I'm waiting for them to bust.
Garasharp.
I'm waiting for them to bust out Wyvern and Garasharp. That's what I want.
Yeah, the unmade
ones, because why not?
That would be cool.
Why not?
And
we're nerds.
The Iceman, the Ice Giants.
The Ice Giants, yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, Elijah.
If they don't do the Ice Giants, we will.
Yes, we got the
touch.
This is the third. We are 3 for 3, my friend. Every time we stream, some kind of news breaks. That's every time.
So, seriously, start streaming more.
I will. Next time we stream, we're gonna get the Godzilla Zero trailer.
Yeah, well, the first time you and I called,
that's right.
When you and I called for the first time, like prepping for the first Kaiju Conversation live, we got the announcements that Yamazaki was directing it. We were on the phone and we both
you guys are magic.
We are.
We have the touch, man. It's just as Stan Bush predicted.
Yeah, Michael, what was it in Car Ranger? What did they call their powers? It was car magic.
Car magic, yeah.
You guys got
not to be confused with Carmax. Car magic.
That's different, yeah. That's completely different. Well, there you go. Breaking news here at All Monsters Attack 2.
Yes, quite.
Yes,
quite.
We got our yes, quite in.
We do have some. There are some Gamera people here this weekend.
There are.
We have some Gamera suit actors. We have Carl Craig from Gamera vs. Fire Ass here.
We do.
Who played Jim? The best Kenny.
He talked us through some like continuity errors and the props that they use.
He still has props from the movie.
Oh, they're at the table. Go see him.
Yeah, I know. I saw him showing them off. I need to go see him.
I'm gonna have to go see him show off his stuff.
Yes. Oh, he's pretty cool. He's a delightful guy. I haven't got anything signed by him yet. We just chatting with him.
Yeah.
And just a nice guy. It always surprises me, but just blows me away how genuinely nice all the guests are at these conventions.
Well, they seem genuinely grateful.
They are.
Yeah.
They're very.
Yeah. Rie Ota is really fun.
I haven't met her yet.
There was a suit actor here who just suddenly had a pro wrestling match.
Yes, there was a pro wrestling match that broke out. I went to a kaiju convention and a pro wrestling match broke out. And
I was thinking that actually when it happened.
I don't remember which gentleman it was off the top of my head, but Ogura-san. Okay, yeah. It was Ogura-san, and was it one of the people who was helping organize, or was it just an attendee who was getting something signed?
I think it was
the organizers. One of the organizers.
He was good, actually.
Yeah, they had a full-on. The moves were
at first perfect. I thought it was a real fight.
Oh, I think just a random fight broke out in front of the movie stars.
One of them threw the other, and everyone was like, and so I was like, wait.
Like, what just happened? Yeah, we came around the corner because we were busy spending money on something probably, and we came around and we're like,
we were doing one of our final laps around the con.
Yes, and
for the day
we walked around, and holy cow, there were 2 people beating the tar out of each other. We also some of us here did the Tom Kitagawa panel, and he did a very short but really cool kung fu demonstration.
Because he's done. Someone asked him if he could do his Sentai pose,
and he did his Sentai pose, and it was which Sentai was it? His Die Ranger pose?
I don't remember. It was Die Ranger. He's been in Die Ranger and Kaku Ranger. I don't remember which one they mentioned that he was doing. I'm guessing what he was doing was Die Ranger because he talked about studying Chinese martial arts.
Because he was Daigo's stand-in.
Yeah,
for that show.
What? I wish I could have been at that panel. That would have been fun.
No, it was really cool. It was really, really cool.
Yeah,
Travis Alexander, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he also did the Kamen Rider pose because there was a guy cosplaying Kamen Rider, and he asked him if he could do the pose.
And that guy in the Kamen Rider outfit was good. He had the walk, he had the swagger down.
I think he won the cosplay contest.
I bet. Did he?
Was there a cosplay contest?
There was.
I overheard. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what time it was, but it was something.
And he was cosplaying specifically as the Shin
Kamen
Rider. Specifically, Shin Kamen Rider was his design that he did the cosplay as.
Yes, it was Shin.
He had the trench coat.
Yes, we're a couple weeks away from that opening in theaters in America, and I have no idea how or why we're getting it so quick. But I'm not complaining.
Because Toei wanted to make money.
I mean, aside from that, but it took a year for Shin Ultraman to come
Well,
overseas. I mean, like 9 months,
yeah.
but it was close to
If we're gonna be like Shin Ultraman was doing like awesome, Shin Kamen Rider was doing good. Like it's the most profitable Rider movie, but it's not
making Shin Ultraman numbers.
No, it's the lowest of all the Shin films, including Evangelion.
Yeah, because I mean, Kamen Rider is still, it's popular, but we're still talking niche inside niche inside niche inside niche, and I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. I'm hoping people in the States go to see it to support it. I'm going to be seeing it. I mean, I think all of us are going to see it.
I mean, I actually on my way here
for yourself.
Travis and I are going to podcast about it. We
course.
basically promised we would, right, Travis?
Yes. Travis Alexander, everybody.
The notorious FOOT.
Huh?
The notorious FOOT. I love it. I actually got my tickets for Shin Kamen Rider.
Sheen
Martin Sheen Kamen Rider.
Shin Kamen Rider. As I rolled into Chicago this weekend. Like I rolled into Chicago and I was like, oh my God, the Kamen Rider tickets should be out. So I went and I checked and they were. And I accidentally bought 2, so I had to refund one. But I was so excited.
You don't have a pretty Toku-loving girl you can take with you?
I don't even have a friend.
And what are we?
You're my friends that won't drive out to where I live.
This is true. We don't care that much.
This is true.
That's so mean. I'm sorry.
That is terrible,
That's
Danny.
terribly mean.
How dare you?
We should all just do a road trip to go see Elijah so we can all see Shin Kamen Rider.
I'd cry.
Yeah. Well,
That's incentivizing me to do it right now. We got knocked.
All right.
We got a knock.
All right. Let's quietly talk about any other highlights from the weekend that we haven't talked about yet. Do we want to go into the Ben Furuya?
So that I haven't gone yet, and that's what I was actually going to segue into.
Let's segue quietly into the story.
So this starts with Travis.
Travis Alexander, everybody.
This is when we find a way to get a mic to Travis so he can tell us.
No.
So, one dark and stormy night, Travis Alexander.
One dark and stormy night, we were greeted by Travis Alexander, and he, in his Travis Alexander way, strolled over to Ria. What story are we telling you?
No, it's
Ben Furuya. It started with Ria Ota.
Okay. He strolled over to Ben Furuya and Ria Ota to get his picture made with those two lovely people.
Quite.
Yes, quite. And they seemed, especially Ben Furuya, seemed very interested in the Kaiju Ramen magazine. So in response to their excitement, we got to take a group photo as the Ultra Brothers with Ben Furuya himself.
Wait, was there 7 of us?
There were actually 7 of us. Yes, quite.
So wait. Okay,
including him. Yeah.
Now we have Furuya is obviously 66.
Oh no,
he's not obviously 66.
He's just 66.
Yeah.
No, I mean he is 66, but he's not obviously 66.
Is he literally 66 years old?
Yes. Whatever.
So
whatever. I tried.
So
well, you're Ace. We've already.
I'm Ace. You seem like a Jack.
A Jack, Ultraman Jack. I can be Jack.
As long as I'm not 7.
You're just. What's wrong with?
I feel like Michael's 7.
Oh,
Michael, are you 7?
I'm the grouchiest one, yes, so I get to be 7.
So you're 7, so that leaves us
Danny,
Taro
Robert,
and Leo and
Travis is
Taro.
Travis Alexander, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so we need Leo and who am I missing?
80?
No,
Astra?
no, it's Zafi.
Zafi.
So one of you is Zafi, one of you is
Leo.
No, Leo's not an Ultra Brother.
Oh yeah, that's right.
As long as I'm not Shin Zafi. He was kind of mean.
Yeah, he was mean.
I'll be original Zafi.
Hang on, 66 Zafi, 7 Jack, Ace, Taro. Was there only 6?
I thought Leo was one of them.
I
I think
thought
Leo's been grandfathered in.
You know what? This is all very pedantic. I'll just be Sophie.
Just for the sake of moving the conversation along, because it is very late.
It is.
Well,
Leo is my horse.
well then there we go.
Leo.
There we go. Robert
We
is Leo.
come to
and
our decision.
Danny is Zafi. Okay, there we go. So we have our 7 Ultra Brothers. Of course, I'm the second worst, but it's okay.
No, Ace is cool.
Ace is a
Ace is the
horrible
place.
show.
Ace is really
I'm talking
shitty
about the
though.
character.
Wow. Dragon Dagger.
Dragon Dagger.
Yes, quite.
Oh god.
Anyway, so
Dude, bro.
So we did this amazing picture together where and this is the thing about Furuya-san is he comes to every person who does a picture with him. And anybody who's taken a picture of him will know this, and he will pose your Spacium beam arms and hands exactly right. And he will take the time to like minutely shift your hands and your fingers and your arms to make sure it's perfect.
Perfect.
And then he'll tell you it's perfect when it's perfect, and you don't move until that picture's done because Ultraman himself has posed you, and you don't want to mess that up. And he did it with all of us in the line, and it was really, really. He called all of us over to do this, and absolutely amazing. What a cool thing!
It was.
Cool. It was a pinch me moment.
I'm just gonna say this. He didn't have to correct anything on mine. So I think I'm the truest and biggest Toku fan out of all of us.
I'm sure you would think that, but
Michael is a fake fan.
Actually, no, Michael's was perfect too.
Mine was actually perfect. March end.
So Michael and I are the best.
I was told mine was perfect too.
Well, he lied to you.
It was Rie Ota who spoke for him.
But Rie Ota is not Ultraman.
She's Baragon.
How dare you besmirch Lady Baragon?
She's literally what the hell are we? She's not Ultraman.
do we need to end the stream?
Why are we
all gone
arguing?
insane?
Why are we arguing about this? He's correcting me over something it's not need to be corrected over.
Nate Marchand, ladies and gentlemen.
You may bow out and leave.
No.
Nate Marchand. Somehow I manage.
Oh.
Wow.
Cruel. I mean, honestly, we don't have really that much more to say. That was pretty much our day one.
It's yeah.
Other than the fact we've been doing very well at the table.
Yes,
it's been a lot of fun. We've done a lot. We've sold.
We sold out all of our volume ones. We have prime positioning. We are across the aisle from Bob Eggleton and Matt Frank.
And I believe Matt was actively telling people to go check you guys out too.
He was. It was reciprocal.
Yeah.
You know, we were helping. We were sending people to Matt. Matt was sending people to us. It was reciprocal.
And we are
awesome.
We're Caddy Corner from Project Nautilus, and his Godzilla suit stares into my soul all day.
And then right behind you guys, almost.
At least you have a soul.
Ouch.
Well, I doubt you have one either. So.
That is rude, and
that is rude.
That's how you guys have to like drive home for hours together tomorrow. How's this gonna work?
Look, I'm gonna have a great time.
Three men enter, only 2 leave.
If you're lucky.
This is why
I'm afraid there's only going to be one.
This is why I'm happy that I rode by myself.
Yeah, but your train got delayed.
It did
10 hours.
But you know what? It's better than dealing with you 3 in a car for 7 hours.
That red viscous material dripping out of your trunk. Don't worry about it.
It might be a child.
No,
it's ketchup.
It's ketchup.
I'm talking about him. But...
I poor Elijah stuffed into a trunk. That's
anyway, back to the table. We've been doing very well. And what were you going to say? Is there somebody behind us?
Well, I was going to say that you have the Project Nautilus Godzilla suit staring at you, and then behind you and slightly diagonally, you have a Titanicus suit.
Yes,
that's just ahead. Whenever somebody's not wearing it, that will occasionally.
Oh, we got to talk about how Tom Kitagawa's panel got crashed.
Yes, that was odd. I'm not sure.
It's like the start of a joke, a really bad joke. Godzilla, Gamera, and Titanicus walk into a panel.
Wait, I've heard this one.
Yep.
I haven't, so somebody explain it to me.
Well, you see,
right at the end of.
We'll see. They're once for the Titanicus from Nantucket.
No.
When 3 kaiju love each other very much, but also hate each other, and they're stuck at a
So is this what happens when the Is this what happens when the monster birds and bee women meet?
No.
No, I think this is what happens when you, Michael, and Travis turn into your monster forms and hate each other and want to fight.
So who crashed this thing? There was Titanicus, there was Gamera
and Godzilla.
And then before that, we talked about the Kamen Rider costume as well.
That panel was wild.
The panel was insane. I don't know what was going on there at the end, but just it became a monster convention.
Yeah, well, basically,
that's a monster convention.
Yeah, we got to the end of. I think it was only like 5 minutes or so left, and then there's a side door on the panel, and then suddenly these 3 cosplayers just come waltzing in. At first, we thought it was just one. It was Gamera first.
Yes.
I was like, oh, Gamera's here. That's cool. And then here comes Project Nautilus Godzilla, and then Titanicus. And we're like, oh my gosh, it was like a miniature G-Fest costume parade.
It was
right there.
It was.
We got a nice view of the whole thing. It was very.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was weird that it happened at that point too.
It was beautiful and just loving and caring and just.
I cried.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I did.
You
got to bring that.
Oh yeah, big saps.
I did not actually.
So I can't cry.
You're not capable.
I was gonna say I don't think you can.
He lost his tear ducts in the war.
I did.
I think he had them surgically removed.
Because you're a changeling.
You know,
oh God, why
there are theories. There are theories out there that I am actually a changeling, and that
aliens.
Are you hearing this?
I could possibly.
Why are we here?
I've been asking myself that for 20 minutes.
I could possibly not be human.
So how many subscribers do you have on this?
139.
How many subscribers?
I think it dropped to 100.
Wow. 100. Well, you're at like 87 now.
On this here fangled internet machine, I got 121 I got 121 people that watch me on a daily basis.
Where the hell's
Elijah sounds like this. He's like Eeyore.
Elijah stream.
I haven't bashed you yet.
Go ahead.
Would you like me to?
Go ahead.
Okay, let me think of something really mean and biting.
Elijah wears way too much cologne, I tell you.
The Sex Panther?
It'll burn your nostrils off.
I think I have pretty good taste in cologne.
You do. You smell.
Okay, we need to talk. Okay, you know
it's
what?
better than smelling like a damn barnyard, I tell you.
Okay. I'm about to take you down because listen. These people don't know what I had to suffer today.
Oh no.
We're gonna talk about this.
Oh my God.
So
murder you.
What we're looking at here. What we're looking at here. Nailed it. What we're looking at here are
take the other one out at this
No,
point.
no, it's I have to look unprofessional. It's fine. So what we're looking at here are 2 books. Nailed it. Are two of the anime books. One of them is a novelization of Planet of the Monsters, and one of them is a prequel. There are 4 books total, 2 novelizations, 2 prequels, and he got 2 of them, and I found 2 of them, and now the family is split up because of you. I dug through that box 10 freaking minutes before you even got there, and I couldn't find it. I didn't see it, and then you walked in, found him immediately, and bought him.
Well,
you home-wrecking monster.
Yeah, I've been told I'm a home wrecker, so I guess it's only fair.
A home wrecker or hoe wrecker?
We're not talking about gardening here. I think I saved it. I don't think they noticed.
I thought we were talking about rakes.
What is the what? Just for FYI, what is the rating for this particular show?
It was supposed to be general audiences, but I think we are officially entered PG-13 territory.
Kaiju Conversation Live doesn't actually boast a rating. We are unrated.
So it's like Monstrosities After Dark.
Yeah, except I don't delete them.
Oh, shots fired.
Wow.
I think that's a fair assessment.
That's shots fired.
Matt deletes his. I don't. That's because I've given up on uncovering the deepest and darkest of secrets from this live stream.
So speak carefully.
Speaking
Michael.
of deek dark, deek,
the production company.
That's what I thought. That's what I heard.
Speaking of deep dark secrets, I don't know where I was going with that. So Danny, take over.
How am I supposed to follow that?
I don't know.
I feel like we're going to reveal something that I've revealed over the weekend, but I feel like I haven't revealed anything.
What?
Oh, and suddenly Nate perks up.
Elijah is really
The controller.
Uriah.
The controller.
His name is really Uriah.
I am the controller from Planet X.
That's a terrible impression. I am the controller of a Planet X.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
I
be
don't
the
believe
Ryuei
you.
Kitamura version.
No, that's too loud. We're all gonna end up sleeping in our cars tonight. You realize that, right?
We're about to get a phone call.
Somebody already
We're
called.
about to get letters.
By the time the
So-
letters get here, they'll have thrown us out.
So, one thing that could potentially happen, I have to do this because this is contractually obligated. Not
Use your
by
words.
not that by of a fictional Jimmy from Nasada, but but from my co-host from Australia. So Danny, speaking of phone calls, you do have a VHS tape that may or may not possess Yog the Monster from Space.
Okay, I do need to talk about this. I will be ever so brief. So I found a table
Set a
in the
timer for
room
5 minutes.
that was. Love you too, Elijah. The
Begin the countdown.
I found a stack of VHS tapes, and one of them was for Yog Monster from Space. It was a movie I didn't have in my own personal VHS collection. Space Amoeba. I didn't have that one in my personal VHS collection. Yes, I have one of those because I'm weird.
You're a crazy
I
person.
am. And the tape was blue, like the actual plastic for the VHS. The cassette was blue, and I pulled it out, and it didn't say
And it
the
was
name.
shrink wrapped.
And it was not shrink wrapped. It was mostly shrink wrapped, but the bottom was missing.
Okay.
Like, so you can pull it out. I think it was just shrink wrapped after the fact by a machine. I don't think it was the original shrink wrap, but
No,
it might have been.
some of them are. Some, like your Monster Zero and Terror, have the Paramount.
That's the original.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it was. But all I know is that the tape did not say the name of the movie on it, but it had a copyright information and a distribution name that did not match the date and the distribution name on the actual case. So we had a moment because I looked at this and I said, I don't think this is the Yog tape. I think it's obviously the Yog cover, but I don't think it's the tape. And that raises the somewhat horrifying and disturbing question of what is on that tape. And I'm a little worried about
So this is where I
I
come
don't
in
wanna-
contractually obligated.
Yes.
We're going to get a phone call at midnight after you watch that tape with all of us. And there's going to be nothing on the other side. And then all of a sudden, this TV behind us is going to turn on. And then we're going to
We
see
were on
a
the same
whale.
wavelength. I was going to make that joke too.
And then we're going to see this girl crawling in such a blood to terrorize our hotel room.
I was actually going to think it was going to be a squid.
Nope. I can't think of any jokes to tell there. But no, I'm not sure what it is. The thought is that, and this is something Elijah brought up, that the tape might be Yog, but it might be from a different company, and it might have just been put into the wrong case. I'm not going to know until I take it home, and I'm ignoring that, Travis. And I'm not going to know until I take it home and play it. And I'm a little worried to play it. I'm just going to keep going. Actually, I'm done. Like I have nothing else to add. I bought a weird tape. And yes, I did see what Travis was.
But random question for you, Danny. I forget. Is there a different dub for Son of Godzilla on VHS than what I have on DVD? So that's another one I need to track down because I saw a Son of Godzilla VHS,
and that does have the AIP dub.
That's what I mean.
And it has the titles credits for the
It has the original. Yes, it has the title credits. It's a version you can't get anywhere else. Officially. Yeah. Me hearties, me thinks parrot peg leg.
I be talking with a southern accent.
I concur.
Me hearties.
I agree.
I agree. Yes, quite.
Yes, quite.
Anybody else get anything like super interesting or weird or neat or cool? Any cool?
I got a signed Time Force badge from Jason Fawn.
That's a good one.
I got some laser discs.
I got the Yuji Kaida art book.
You got a Yuji Kaida
and
art
I am
book?
very jealous.
And I had it was signed by Yuji Kaida, and I went and had it signed by Ben Furuya too, because it was the art of Ultraman,
and it's a great book.
It is a great book.
Yeah,
Robert,
I am
what'd you
a
get?
giant bowl of jelly for that.
You know,
I got a Ultraman book from Matt Frank's table. He was selling some stuff from his collection. It was a pretty good. It had a Yuji Kaida cover, but it was like other art inside and also production photos.
you know, I just come to the realization that there's a slim chance that I might already have the Godzilla versus King Ghidorah movie program book.
Well,
Michael, maybe you want to buy another theater pamphlet from me, maybe?
How about you gift it to me because I'm so awesome?
how about he gift it to me because I'm so awesome?
How about
Would you gift it to
how about you
Robert
gift
because
it-
he's so often
how about,
off?
He's so often awesome.
yeah, thank you. How about you gift it to me because I didn't kill you this weekend?
But
There's still a
he's
day
been
left.
he's been more annoying.
How about
This is true. That's
whoever?
why he doesn't
How about
do it.
whoever survives gets to keep the pamphlet? Whoever doesn't get.
It's a good Hunger Games.
We're gonna battle royale edition of All Monsters Attack. That's what this is.
I'm gonna win that.
No, you will. Just won. Yeah. Boy.
Takashi's Castle?
Yes.
Does anybody else know about Takashi's Castle, or is it just
How
me?
did we get
I
beyond
know what it is, but I
Thunderdome
don't-
here?
Well, that's it.
We
for
just
our
get
live
beyond
show.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good point where before we kill ourselves and
or get kicked out of the hotel.
It's one of the two.
I think we're out of things to say, folks.
we are.
We're
And-
tired.
And we're at about the 45-minute mark, so we can go ahead and wrap it up here. So before we go, I always love to throw out this shameless self-promotion. Shameless self-promotion.
Say myself. I can't do it quietly.
So let's start from the camera left, screen right of the panel with Danny DeMana.
Ever so briefly.
You have 1 minute.
I can do this in less than a minute.
And hang on.
Thanks.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everybody, my name's Daniel. I'm not doing it like that. I'm the weirdo behind the Godzilla novelization project, and if the idea of reading Godzilla books sounds cool to you, go to GodzillaNovelizationProject.com. Check out the book. Check out the short stories. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. I have a Patreon. I have an email address if you want to talk to me more. Yeah, I write for Kaiju Ramen Magazine and Kaiju Ramen Media. I'm on a bunch of podcasts, and I'm tired. Also,
You have 30 more seconds.
no, I'm good. That's it.
Then we're
Hand
just
of the
gonna
man, everybody.
bow out. Moving on to Robert. Robert, you can have more time.
You can have my 30 seconds.
You get 90 seconds.
My name's Robert Montserrat. I am an artist and a writer, and you can follow me on Twitter at Montserrat Robert and on Instagram at Robert_Montserrat.
I feel like that wasn't 90 seconds.
Robert, everybody.
Robert.
So Michael, that
Golf
means
clap.
I guess you technically have like 120 seconds because
I will make this brief. My name is Michael. I am one of the co-creators of Kaiju Ramen Magazine. It's been a wonderful weekend. So kaijuramenmedia.com if you want to check out all the digital and physical issues we have available there. I'm also the co-host of the greatest podcast in America. Dare I say, the world.
Not gonna get
Giant Monster BS.
The Power Trip, a journey through the Power Rangers franchise, along with a co-host who shall remain nameless. I'm also part of the crew.
Hello, my name is Nameless.
I'm part of the crew that is co-hosting Kaiju Weekly, which we just restarted, which is our weekly live show that talks about the news surrounding kaiju and tokusatsu and giant monster movies.
and might I add real quick that we're going to be streaming tomorrow.
Yes, we will. We will be streaming tomorrow, recapping our entire weekend at All Monsters Attack. Outside of that, I don't know if I'm forgetting anything outside of just being the best co-host that Nathan's ever had.
Travis,
might
how do you
wanna
feel
fight him
about
on
that?
Travis?
Travis just did this. Travis, though.
I automatically elevate Nate's show when I go on.
Igor Ranger.
That's Michael, everybody. Thank you.
Michael. That would be Michael. That's been
Nathan, he took up 120 seconds, so you only have a minute.
Yes.
That's fine. Michael took care of some of it already. So yes, go check out the Power Trip because I'm nameless, and because apparently that's the greatest one. I also am the co-host of Henchman with Travis Alexander over there. My main show is the Monster Island Film Vault. And also check out my writings at nathanjsmarchand.com. And I am the editor for Kaiju Ramen Magazine. Booyah.
Ooh, sweet.
Wow, under 30 seconds. I'm impressed.
Look at that.
Nathan Marchand, everybody.
So, hi, I'm Elijah. I have a YouTube channel, ET13 Productions. I'm on Twitter at ET13 Productions and on Instagram at ET13 Productions.
That's ageist.
That is ageist. I feel like just because I'm gonna die last in this group, I always get last. It's okay. I'll live to see another day.
Wishful thinking, perhaps. Where?
Lord.
Okay.
All right, guys.
So as we're going to wrap things up here, thanks for everybody to listening and watching this live stream, whether it's live or during the following days on VOD. I normally read off here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this live.
Oh, no.
We love to do it. Do it live. Robert, I'm going to give you the honor of reading all of this real quick.
This is yours, my friend. You may take it. What about mine? Never mind.
Alrighty.
Why don't I get to read it?
Don't forget to rate us on. Oh, is this working?
It is. Everything's working.
Don't forget to rate us on iTunes. That boosts our ratings and helps us get recommended to more people just like you. If you don't have an Apple device, which I don't blame you, I don't. Kind of that's a lie. I use a MacBook to do this podcast. You can rate us on Spotify. And if you wanted to stay up and to date with all, I thought that said stay up and date, stay up to with all things Kaiju Conversation related, follow us on Twitter at KAIJU_CONVERS. Where's the Asian? If you don't have Twitter, you can follow us on Instagram or like us on Facebook.
I don't blame you because I don't.
If you're like me before podcasting and you don't have any social media, lucky you, you can email us at kaijuconversation@gmail.com. All lowercase, all one word. You know the drill. And as always, we'll read your reviews on air for everyone to hear. We also have a Teespring store. Eventually, we'll have original artwork. But until then, you can support our awesome logo on a t-shirt or maybe even a coffee mug.
A baby bottle.
Underpants.
I'm pretty sure there is Kaiju Conversation underwear.
Socks.
If you'd like to chat with us, check out our Discord server full of others that have similar interests to you. Recently, we had a discussion about
Hang on. I got to do this part.
Oh.
Recently, the conversation was about
Doing it live, people.
doing it live.
Doing it live.
Co-host categorization of things. There we go.
It's a great community full of great people. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you can be notified anytime we upload a video. We sometimes post exclusives to the channel like bloopers for episodes or mini-sodes talking about news or other subjects. We also have an interview with Mechagodzilla designer Jared Krzyzewski on the channel. I probably botched his name. I apologize. Is there more?
Wait, this is chapter 1.
I'm halfway through the title.
Chapter 1.
It's credits, man.
And a huge thanks to Rex for editing all these episodes and the other content we upload. His links can be found below.
Except they auto-generate, but he didn't edit this. Rex didn't do anything here, but we still love Rex.
I did see you die of laughter, so you did die first.
Moving on.
Along with Rex, we'd like to give a huge thanks and shout out to Danny DeManna of the Godzilla Novelization Project for his amazing vocals on our theme song. You can support him by following him on Twitter at Danzilla93GNP or visit his website, GodzillaNovelizationProject.com. And Gratton Conwell. Okay. From the podcast
Wow,
Giant
Gratton.
Monster BS for composing the music for our theme song. You can support him by following the podcast on Twitter at Giant Monster BS or on any podcast platform under the name Giant Monster BS. And with that, we're going to wrap things up here. So thank you guys so much for listening. And as always, please remember, life's too short to not talk big. Bye, guys.
Now let's end this recording.
Yes,
Quite.
yes.